Hi Cheryl, thank you for doing this interview with me today. So today we're just going to focus on a topic that you've brought to my attention that you'd just like to talk through, maybe come up with some different strategies on how to approach different things. So first of all, can you just tell me a bit about yourself and what you do and what sort of work you do?
I'm Cheryl, I'm 52 years of age, I'm a mum of 3 kids and a grandma, and I run an online store.
Yeah, so what sort of products or what sort of store is this online business that you run?
Okay, so we have eco-friendly cleaning products, we have type 2 collagen, BioCell patented, which is a very trendy sought after product, and we have skincare, we have biodegradable cleaning products.
Yeah.
So some pretty awesome products.
And are you the only one that runs this business, or do you have other people that help you with this business or potentially can have the same business as you?
Yeah, so I run an online store through a company called Mayday.
Okay.
And then I saw the need for people to earn a second income. So now what I do is I actually teach people how to run their own online store with Mayday, and earn their own income.
Okay, so you're really all in this business, not just for yourself or the products, but for as a more holistic approach to things, that you can not only have a clean, healthy lifestyle, you can also help others by, introducing some products into their home and into their daily routine, as well as that income.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so focusing on more business side of things, do you find that you encounter much stress? Obviously, any business comes with a burden that sometimes can lead to stressful times, or does this how is this something that you would manage on a day-to-day basis?
Generally speaking, we run as a big team. So I've actually got around about 100 other women, and my team predominantly is women.
Wow.
All opening their own online store and all running their own business. So you can imagine 100 women with 100 different opinions, with 100 different ideas.
So it can get a bit out of hand sometimes.
Sometimes it can be. And because we're online, we don't do a lot of this face to face. And again, typing a message, how that's relayed back, can be totally different to how you actually meant it.
Definitely. You miss out on the gestures and the eye contact and people's tones, and if you don't mean for something to come across differently.
Exactly. And I can be, I'm a bit of a silly, funny person.
Yeah.
Where if you knew me, you would know what I meant. But sometimes when I type something, I've had many encounters, other people going, "Oh my God, did you really say that?" And I'm like, "No, I was joking.
Somebody
it's a
just
joke."
Not understanding where you're coming from.
Exactly.
Yeah. So stress-wise, is this something, does your business bring you a lot of stress in the business side of things? Is it a lot of outlay? Is it something that you're trading lots of time for not much result? Or does the stress in your business come from, so to say, these 100 different women, different opinions, not being able to sit down and have that one-on-one conversation? Where does the stress come from predominantly?
Predominantly different personalities and different teaching.
Yeah.
We follow a simple system, but of course we all think, and look, me included, we all think we could do it better.
Yeah.
And we all create our own systems, and that's something I've learned in this business is, systems are there for a reason. If everyone just follows the systems, everyone's on the same learning plane, and it's we don't have to go off and
so would you say
reinvent
that
the wheel.
Using systems helps you obviously interact with people of different personalities? How do you find somebody who might be from this little encounter here, I think you're a very confident woman and you are very headstrong on what you want to get to and where you want to go, somebody who might be a bit shy and keep to themselves, do those systems fit that lifestyle, that personality as well?
Yeah, generally speaking, look, I tend to find a lot of women that have no self-belief, which I think that's really sad.
Yeah, definitely in a business that you're trying to bring people up.
Yeah,
sure.
I can't believe how many women have very, very little self-belief. So I love it. I love it when I can say to somebody, this is a proven system, follow this system, do this, trust me, you are going to be awesome at this. You really, really are. And I think the struggles we have sometimes is you don't really know me at all. I don't know you as well, but I truly believe that in everybody is greatness, and I love to instill that. That's the best part of my job. I love to be able to say to people, oh my God, you can do this, even though you're so different to me, and that's the best part. We all, this is something I talk about all the time. Imagine if we were all the same. How boring would it be?
So
Boring.
You do realise that people are all different, and
Yes.
you do have that appreciation for that.
Absolutely.
But how do you take on, have you had a experience in the past where there has just been that butt of heads and you've just gone, I don't know why this keeps happening, why does this happen? Like, is there something that you'd like to bring up today that potentially you just went, you may have shut the door on and decided it was too hard, but at the end of the day it maybe potentially could have been broken down into something that, okay, this is what we're dealing with here, a yin and a yang, how can we make those two marry and work together still?
Well, I think, sometimes, and I have had that incident happen, I think sometimes it's communication. There was no communication. One thing was said, and again, it was said out of love and help. Do it like this. This is the way we do it.
Yeah.
And then that was it. I was just cut off completely. And I think it's sad because I think, that business potentially now that business is suffering.
So you feel empathetic towards her, I suppose, because her business is suffering and you knew that backstory.
Yeah,
that she needed.
Definitely. And if we had just sat down and had a conversation,
yeah,
instead of getting, I honestly don't know even to this day what happened. Okay. I have no idea what happened. I was just blocked. I was just taken off everything.
Right.
And
so obviously, the other woman's coping mechanism was out of mind, out of sight. Obviously, she was offended by something that potentially could have had to do with yourself or, people that surrounded by you. The easiest way for her, and sometimes some people do deal with that, different conflicts, is if I just don't see him, it's fine. I've dealt it.
Yeah.
It's not the healthiest way. Sorry. But,
And that's where, I'm one, I get on the phone, okay, what's going on? What can I do to fix this?
Good strategy.
This is not me. I'm not a nasty person. I want to help you, and that's me. I'm straight on to whoever it is. What's going on? Tell me what's going on. Right. Tell me what happened. Let's fix this.
Yeah, okay.
I don't like conflict at all. And I think, communication is key in everything, any of your friends that, you think back and you've not spoken to them for a long time and you ask why and they go, well, I don't really know. We just stopped talking. I was talking to a girlfriend the other day. Her and her friend haven't spoken for 6 years. They accidentally met each other last week and neither of them know what happened. I mean, that's pretty sad.
Yeah. So I suppose today we can gather that communication and just having that appreciation that we're not all the same. We are different and there are going to be times that we do butt heads. But at the end of the day, communication and how we might perceive something is not how somebody else
Absolutely, definitely. And that's what I love about the business that I do is I love that we're not all the same and I love all that interaction and, I never thought about it that way, but hey, how cool's that?
Yeah, so that whole individuality and taking on somebody else's thoughts and opinions and having that open discussion can definitely lead to clearer minds and a better friendship at the end of the day, being on the same path rather than somebody over here and the other person over there.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for interviewing with me today. I'm happy that you spent your time with me. Thank you.
Thank you.